can't keep seeing it. I can't keep seeing it. It freaks me out. There is nothing more common on this earth than a consistent man who is not, you hear me, not successful. You guys don't get it. You don't even get it. If you show up every day and don't smash your desired results, you're creating the adverse effect for you and everybody around you. Do you know what habitual construction is? If you show up to the gym every day and you're not just surpassing everything you thought you could be, jacked, ripped, your friends, your family, everybody, your kids are just like, damn, Dad, what are you doing? If you're not getting that result, it's actually causing the adverse effect in you and everybody around you. You are habitually constructing in your fucking mind that it's okay to show up every day and not get your desired result. You're pushing your people away. They're like, oh, cool. Dad goes to the gym every day. Dad diets and talks about all this shit, but he looks like shit. I ain't doing what Dad does. That's what you're going to do to your son. But if you come through jacked, you come through rich, rare, you come through real, you come through with those real results that nobody can take from you, your people are like, fuck, that's what I want. I'm not going to deny it. Everybody in this life, your life's purpose is to create the individual you admire unbiasedly. You have to create the individual that you unbiasedly admire and then give that person to the world. Why are people so biased? Because they're fucking lazy. They don't want to do the fucking work. So I don't really want to be jacked. I just want to be like not so fat. That's how it starts off, stupid. Then it turns another shit. But I don't give a fuck what it is. Your fitness, your business. I don't give a fuck if it's dropping fat, stacking your bank, or your relationship. You should not be settling. You should not be okay with not getting your desired result. If you show up every day and you're consistent and you don't get your outcome, there is something completely wrong with your fucking blueprint. That's what I tell motherfuckers. In this life, motherfucker, you will never just rise to your goals. That means you can't just swing the hammer double as hard, motherfucker. One day you're going to have to be the one who writes the blueprints. You can't just rise to your goals. You will always fall to the strength of your system. Your system must be dialed. Your system has to be dialed the fuck in until you know the blueprint. How do you get this? How do you get so big and so ripped like I'm at? Your life is reversing phases and cutting phases with your diet. And your training is hypertrophy specific. If you don't do hypertrophy training and then cut and reverse every year of your life, you will never just build that muscle. Most men have the lean body mass of a post-pubescent teen. They've never ate enough protein to grow muscle, and they've never trained in a hypertrophy-specific manner. Hypertrophy is when you break down muscle tissue with the intent of building it. Time under tension, 40 to 70-second sets. That's why these fucks come to me, and they're like 220, all fat. And they're like, Wes, there's no way I'm 165 pounds under here. How old were you in high school when you right when you were past puberty? How much you weigh? You're that, just with a shitload of fat on it, because you haven't done shit right. You don't understand the blueprint until you get with the motherfucker who understands the blueprint. You will just be spinning your wheels talking about consistency is key and pushing your people away from being consistent in anything in life, because Dad ain't got the fucking results, but he shows up every day talking about it. Your people are just plugging their ears at this point. They're like, God damn, Dad, is it like how many diets you going to do? How many training programs you going to do before you finally fucking get with Wes and handle business? Get with someone who knows it and handle business. The mindset, the training, the nutrition, the deep connection, the emotional motivators, the looking at your son saying, I ain't let you down, motherfucker. I ain't let you go to school fat. Punk motherfuckers feeding their kids Carl's Jr. and Taco Bell and then calling their kids fat or looking at them as a lesser person. You did that to your kid. My parents did that shit to me. My dad and my brother used to say I had BTs. They say, hey, how them beefy tits? I had slight fucking chest fat when I was a kid and a fucking slight gut. I didn't know under that I was thick and I was going to build muscle good because I had a nice genetics for building muscle. I just knew I had slight tits and a gut. And my dad and my brother made fun of me about it. That shit fucking sucked. Now all the kids that are all ripped and all tan are all sitting at the jacuzzi, all hanging out. And here my dumb ass is falling deeper into weed, alcohol, coke, and other drugs because I just wasn't comfortable with myself. That's why I said you'll never be present. You'll never be fucking present till you're proud of your presence. We have to teach our kids to be proud of their presence, not just tell them it's okay. They know in their conscience it's not okay to feel that way. It's not okay just to be lazy. And here you fucking parents are making fun of your kids, treating them like shit, fucking just, even if it's just your thoughts about them, like, damn, I wish Tommy wasn't so fat. He's going to have a hard time in school. And then you're not even feeding him the right macros, you fucking idiot. My brother and dad used to make fun of me for having BTs. Why do you think I talk about dudes with titties so much? Shit fucking pissed me off. So I did something about it. But anyways, they made fun of me, but then fed me food. I wasn't in control of my food from like 7 to like 13 or 12 when I finally said, fuck this, I'm going to read about diet and shit. I got that Arnold book. I don't know, I was like 14, 13, something like that. I got the Arnold Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, and I just read that shit and started to understand macros and diet and training. And I started then. I was a overgrown kid for my fucking age. But they were feeding me that food. I wasn't in control. I didn't fucking know. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't give a fuck if I found this shit out at 14, if you're 44 and you still don't get it. It's time to be enlightened, motherfucker. You don't get how to eat right if you don't look right. And if you know how to eat right and you're not eating right, your mindset's fucking flawed and you ain't fucking attaching it to anything deeper. I know what we're all supposed to be. Great. We're all supposed to be great. We're all supposed to live a life of purpose. Your purpose ain't just to fucking fulfill all your desires and chase pleasure, motherfucker. That's how you run yourself in the ground. All that shit's a punishment. When you feel like shit about how you look, when you feel like shit about your choices, that's motherfucking, that's the universe, that's God, that's creation speaking to you in your soul saying, hey, this is the only way I can talk to your dumbass. I'm going to make you feel like shit inside. So guess what? Anytime you feel like shit inside, you're being spoken to from above, and guess what you are? You're wrong! You're making poor choices. I love you guys. Follow my lead. I ain't going to let you fail because I ain't reporting to me. I'm reporting right above. Love you guys. Let's go!